Okay, everybody, welcome back to my beautiful face. Right now, we're going to talk really quickly about annotating informational texts. Um, this can work for both the argument essay and passage C of the multiple choice exam. The principles are basically the same. With passage C, you're probably going to see less data, but more of the first three parts that we're talking about, but you will still see data in passage C. In the argument part of the essay, you're going to see all of these elements in the informational text. Okay. And you're going to see a lot more data. Some of the harder articles, you'll see more of their purpose, repeated words, and their claim, which you can also use as evidence. But the first thing we want to do with informational text, with the argument essay, is look for that data. Okay. But let's just go through this worksheet really quick. So you want to look for repeated words and phrases when you're annotating for informational text. So if they keep on talking about the same thing over and over again, it's probably important you should annotate it. And even if it's just making a note, highlighting it, and then saying, why do they keep talking about this? Get your mind wrapped around that concept. Okay, author's purpose is big. When you're reading an informational text, passage C or the argument essay, what is the author trying to do? Are they trying to persuade or convince you? Are they trying to prove to you that their point of view on something is the right point of view? That's what persuading means. So that means they might have a bias, they're leaning towards a certain direction. When you're writing the argument essay, this might be great if you have the same point of view. So you might want to pull a lot of that evidence, that data. If you're reading passage C and you're doing the multiple choice, you want to understand their point of view because that will help you answer the questions. Okay, what are they trying to prove? Some articles, informational articles, they might just be trying to inform you, giving you a bunch of information about a topic and not leaning towards one side or the other. It's not biased. They're just saying, this is the information. Here you go. Have at it. Do what you want with it. Okay. So try and figure out, make notes of what the author's purpose is. So, what I mean by that is when you're reading and you say, and you see something that looks like a claim, like pets are great for the workplace because it helps people. Well, that's a claim. Now they're trying to persuade you. They're not informing you. That's their opinion. Okay. So when you see stuff like that in the text, persuasion or information, highlight it. Ask why. Ask yourself why. Make a note in the margin. Okay. And that's essentially, what is the claim? What are they actually saying? You don't want to be confused with a claim, what the author is trying to claim. You want to know exactly what their claim is. Okay. What is their side of the argument? Okay, we've been over this a number of times, but data, research, expert opinions, eyewitness testimony, important dates and events, money, these are things that we should be scanning for when we're listening and reading and highlighting them right away. To give you an example, okay, I have a Regents exam open here. Okay, the first thing I notice, and when I look at this paragraph without even reading it, okay, is I see the secret life of pets underscores the love, and I see quotes, underscores the love we Americans have for our pets, in fact. And then I also notice the number 65 and US households. Well, that's evidence right there. So now if I'm on the exam, I'm highlighting that, and I just might write data in the side right over here. I just might write the word data. Okay. Or maybe I make the percent sign and then I label it number one for the argument essay. Okay. That's all we're doing with this at this point. Okay, the information. We want to highlight the information. We want to understand the information. We want to know what the authors are trying to prove. Okay, I see enough. I'm just scanning through this, not even reading it. Okay, 2,000 dogs accompany their owners to Amazon each day. That's data, that's numbers. I'm highlighting that. Whether I use it or not, it doesn't matter. The point is, it's there. It's information that I might be able to use. A survey was conducted. Look at this. Banfield Pet Hospital recently surveyed 1,000 employees. This is a known entity, okay? Something that an entity that can conduct research and is forget what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is this is evidence. It's a survey conducted. It's good. It's in there. Use it. Okay. 1,000 employees, 200 human resources decision makers. Okay. And then we have a quote. Quotes are information too. So highlight this stuff. Number it when you're doing the essay. When you're doing the multiple choice, highlight it. Ask why. Make a note. Okay. What is the purpose of this? And that's how you annotate an informational text. It's pretty straightforward. Okay. If you got any questions, get at me, guys and girls.